Fans, non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary on this game is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. We've got action from the round of 16 in the Champions League to bring you. It's Porto against Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Welcome, everybody. I'm trying to work out a case where PSG don't win.
And he might be through here. That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
And a bad pass it was. And the PSG team looks like this. Keylor Navas begins in goal. Ferland Mendy plays with Azpilicueta in the wide defensive positions. And finally the forwards, Neymar plays together with Kylian Mbappe. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. Lee, what are you expecting from him?
Well, he comes into this game with history, a hatful in his last game. We all know that, but also the defenders know that. How will they cope?
Oh, he's through here. Mbappe! Well, fortune didn't favour him. Off the post and out of play.
Well, he's really unlucky. It was worth an effort, that's for sure.
Taremi. Well, racing past his man, and on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
Barrow. Mamadou Loum. Can he make it count? Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. So PSG restart the game. Can they come up with the right answer? Mbappe. Real chance. And throwing himself at the ball. And taken short. Firing it in. Didn't fool the keeper. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. Over it comes. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. Even Steven, one apiece in this match. And possession given away. Mbappe. A real opening now. Well, that is a moment he would like to airbrush from history.
Well, he's had an absolute nightmare there. The goal's in front of him, just hit it.
Marcano. Porto have given us away. This might be ideal for the counter. And he read it well defensively. Always voracious, Verratti to win it back. Mendy. Careless in possession. Really interested, Lee, to discuss with you the differences between the group stage and the knockout stages. Did you, as a player, prepare differently when the round of 16 began?
Well, you don't
Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity, and they remain level.
Well, he found himself in a great position, but he couldn't find the finish.
Barrow. Moving forward effectively. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, the danger is still there. The fist of the goalkeeper. And the keeper can gather. Mbappe tries his luck. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
Well, here it is. How do you like him? In an open goal, please. No goalkeeper, no defenders. Where were they all?
Let's have another view of that goal.
Well, the coach can feel this game slipping away, I'm sure. Might need a plan B.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. He continues his run. Chance to finish. And he's done well to tip it over the bar. On a corner for Paris Saint-Germain. What can they do with it? Oh, they've lost it. A chance then for the respective manager. And they begin the second half in the first leg of this Champions League round of 16 tie. Not a particularly strong challenge. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Aspilicueta. Verratti. And a good-looking ball. Well, just went a bit too early, offside. Marcano. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, his manager will be delighted with him. He's been spot on in this game, hasn't he? Energy, imagination, desire, and a steely determination.
Possession given away, unfortunately. Mbappe, and he's through here. Spectacular save, top-class goalkeeping. Good-looking ball, there could be a chance now. And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Nicely cut out. And they need to get tighter here. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Excellent ball over the top. Chances on. Mbappe! In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, let's look at this again. Magical football on the break. Surprise is the key. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish. Well, all the day's frustrations are there for all to see. The coach needs to try and turn this around and quickly.
Substitution it is for PSG. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Romario Barro. And Uribe. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Bad pass. Another game to put on your calendar. Join us on... And he's in. Big chance it is. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him. Well, here's the replay. Super fast counter-attack football at its best. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
So on with the game. Much to admire about PSG, who look as though they're really in the mood. Uribe. Otavio now. Taremi. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Fabinho, giving the ball to the opposition that time. This attack looks highly promising. Mamadou Loum, going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. And the counter looks on here, options available. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. And intercepted it. Great pressure to win the ball back. And dispossessed. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? It should be! A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here it is again. He does so well to slip past his man, left him stranded. But I have to say after that, the keeper doesn't cover himself in glory. Near post, left exposed, and he's punished.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Martinez. Oh, it was a terrible-looking challenge and a big decision for the official here. Well, that is the first real blot on their escutcheon today. It had an invitation attached, but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity.
Well, just look at him. He thinks it's in, just wide.
Only 10 minutes remaining here. Martinez. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. Good heavens, they're dicing with a bit of danger here. Only a caution. Could have been another red card.
Well, it could have been. This is where your senior players are really important. Control the game, control your own team, keep your composure.
A header it was, but a pretty straightforward save, Lee.
Well, it's an easy header, Derek, and he made it look really difficult.
Chance to finish. Simple stop from Navas.
Well, the ref will hear the crowd all right. We can hear him from here. He's taking some stick.
And that puts them in position. Just needs to stay calm. Deary me, a golden chance missed. It might come back to haunt him.
Well, you learn the script time and time again, and he's now just gone and fluffed his lines.
And that is the sort of tackle he had scripted in his mind. And caught with ease, no real threat from the cross. 1 minute remaining. He's in behind. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again, and I wonder how he waltzes past the defender so easily, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard. Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
And the referee blows his whistle. That is the end of the contest.